I realized making art was really important to me in about 2008. I started making street art to respond to some of the issues that were going on in society that I felt needed to be discussed, that I felt people weren't really talking about. It was a way for me to kind of release a vision and a passion that I couldn't do otherwise. I kind of like write down concepts that are bothering me, and then I kind of like, I'll write like 100 words about that idea, and that'll kind of like start to get the process going in my brain, and then I'll start pulling I'll like look through Google image searches and pull images that I think are dynamic or that make sense to the idea, and then kind of play with those in Photoshop, and it kind of depends. Each project's different. This was my very first stencil, actually. The first one I ever did was in Freeman's Alley, which was fun. I'm basing all of the work that I'm making for this off of the character O, Blake Lively's character. And when I saw the film, I was a little disappointed that she wasn't such a strong character. You know, she's very like, you know, blonde and silly, and but it made me think, like, over, you know, I sat there and I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, you know, she actually has so much control over these two guys that they're willing to like kill off like hundreds of people to get to her, to save her. So it really made me consider like the power of love and the power of like women have over men, and so the work is really inspired by like women's place in society and how things will happen because of them, just solely because they're women, not because they're, you know, this person or that person, but because of the male-female relationship. Well, I think if you have to think about savages in modern day terms, I would think of people who kind of abuse their power, maybe to put their personal gains over the general good. So when I think of savages, I think of like politicians and people, you know, people who abuse their power, basically, in finance, politics, media, whatever it might be. I think my art is really political. I think it's really graphic. It's very forward and fairly honest. I think the idea behind my work is I want people, whether they're 2 years old or 5 years old or 70 years old, to be able to see it and understand what I'm saying. I don't want to make it like so abstract that people have so much room for interpretation that it might get lost. You know, I'm really trying to promote positive change with my work. So trying to get people to have to, you know, interpret work, kind of a lot of things get lost that way. So I try to keep it very clean and simple.